Good game tonight, Iverson. What was kind of said at halftime? Obviously, you guys had a whole lot more intensity on both ends of the court in the second half. What was kind of said in that locker room?
Man, we say that we're better than this. We worked hard towards this season, in the off season, and we just feel like we deserve this. We play like we deserve winning because of the hard work we always put in the summer and in the fall with conditioning and all that.
Theo, go ahead and hop in there.
Iverson, great game tonight. What did you feel was working for you, and how did you feel about your performance tonight?
I feel like getting to the rim and making plays for others too. Just kind of making it easy on my teammates for for some shots or for some layups. And then the aggressiveness too. I feel like I brought in both ends of the floor and my defensive end, and offensive end. And I just gotta build on this, and the team gotta build on how hard we play on defense too.
Steph, go ahead.
Iverson, I think you had that two-game stretch against Lamar in Minnesota where you shot 3 of 18 from deep in those two games. You've only shot 12 threes since then. How much of a concerted effort have you made to kind of tone down that and keep attacking the paint?
I'm still working on my my jump shot. I'm still working on my getting to the paint. It's just a point of emphasis that I just got to keep working on it, and it's gonna come to me at one point. I mean, I believe that I'm just not gonna kind of just close that game from in that area of my game, and they just focus on one thing now. I'm I'm gonna work on everything, and I'm just gonna keep building on this. Like I said, I'm gonna come 100 times harder than the last game. So that's kind of my mentality with everything, just not just basketball, just in life.
Andy, go ahead and hop in there.
Hey, Iverson, was this the kind of performance that you and the team needed to kind of flush that Ole Miss game from the memory a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, it was a tough one in Ole Miss, and we needed this. We needed this because we can see how much better we can be if we actually play a little harder on defense and being more aggressive in the offensive end. And the team needed this, man. The team needed this, and I'm happy for my team. We got the W, and we played as hard as we could. So, I'm just happy for him.
I know you mentioned after the Ole Miss game that the first half especially was not up to your standards as a team. Was there a little, surprise maybe with the way you guys played in the first half tonight that you needed another adjustment? I mean, I thought
we were doing everything. We were playing hard. I mean, we had a lot of effort on both ends of the floor. Just they were just making shots. They were playing good, and we just kind of trusted that if we kept playing the second half, eventually we were gonna take the lead. So, and that happened. So, I'm just happy for my guys.
Theo, why don't you wrap it up?
Sure. Cameron Matthews, Javian Davis, and Anderson Garcia all got in double figures. Those aren't necessarily guys that always score
they
that
did.
much.
My boy Andy got in double figures?
I think so. I think he had 10.
Okay.
What did it mean to see those three guys kind of step up in scoring?
Man, I'm happy for them, man. They work so hard in the offseason, especially JD and Andy. I mean, you can see the improvement they had lately from last year. It's a big jump for them, and I'm just happy. I'm happy my boy Andy got a double figure. I think that's his career high, right?
It is.
Yeah. I mean, I'm happy for them. I'm happy, and you just gotta keep building on this, and we gotta keep going. We gotta keep playing as a team.
Actually, let's go to Joel for one more. Joel, go ahead.
Damn.
Iverson, you mentioned it a minute ago, talking about in the offseason how you guys really believe this could be a special team kind of thing. Can you kind of speak to the confidence? I know you guys are probably still a confident group despite what happened last Saturday, and now you come out and get this big win. What's kind of the confidence in that locker room that you guys can still reach your goals this year?
I already look like last time I had an interview, I said like we got some mature guys on the team, and not even if we lose or if we lose 2 games, we still gonna bounce back from that. And the confidence, we're never gonna lose the confidence because we know how much good as a team we are if we play hard in both ends of the floor. And just having that experience, having a bunch of juniors, a bunch of sophomores and seniors that, already been through games like that and already been through ways that they can bounce back whenever stuff is not going right. And, that's what we did today, and we're going to keep building off this.
JD, I know last Saturday was tough for you guys, so it had to feel pretty good to come out tonight and kind of flush that with a game like this. Just how satisfying was it to come out and kind of reestablish, how good you guys can be?
It was just pretty good to get a win. Just to come in and try to be better from the last outing. It was a good 2 days of practice and good 2 days of just mentally preparing and physically. But I feel like we was ready for tonight and to come out on top and get the W.
Andy, go ahead.
Hey, Javian, 58 points in the paint tonight for Mississippi State. That's a season high for you guys. What kind of work down there to kind of like, I guess, the mismatch with Georgia a little bit?
Just pretty much trying to find angles. Coach always preaching, doing practice, doing games to get a good seal and be aggressive and stuff like that. So I pretty much was just sealing hard, getting good angles and finishing down there.
When you see Iverson kind of like bolt down to the rim, do you just try to get the heck out of there? I mean, he seems like he can be so shifty that he just limbs flying everywhere when he's in the paint.
Yeah, I mean, when he going down here, I mean, I like all my players go down here. Whether they make it or not, I'm always be down there because I like to be physical and I'm pretty good at offensive rebounding. So I just like being down there. If they drive, and I try to do my best to seal my man or set a little slick screen out there, man. Try to get them open. So I like it. I love it.
Steph, go ahead, and then we'll go to Paul. Steph, go ahead.
Obviously, for you guys being without Tolu again tonight, I mean, what's kind of the thing you're telling yourself, stepping into that role? Are you mentally kind of, telling yourself that you need to step up a little bit when Tolu's out?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of kind of hard, kind of wishy-washy. I mean, obviously when he's here, my mindset is still to come in and play hard and do what I got to do in my minutes. But obviously when he's out, I feel like it's on me to step up and just be a better player. So I mean, when he's there, my mindset is still the same. But when he's not there, it's obviously I got to pick my pace a little bit more.
Good game. Good game tonight, JD. I saw in the second half, Coach put you and Garrison in there at the same time, and I don't think that's happened much this year. But what did you think of that rotation and playing alongside Garrison in there?
I love playing with Garrison. Me and Garrison had pretty much a good connection, a good way of playing with each other since he got here. Obviously, we can't really play together as much because it's only 2 5s when Tolu's not here. But when Tolu's here, or sometimes, most of the time, Coach put me and Garrison in probably 2-3 minutes at a time. But with us being on the 2 5s, it's kind of hard to play with each other since Tolu not here. But we all got a good connection. We're pretty much talking the whole time and just playing off each other. So I pretty much like playing with him, especially when on the floor together.
Theo, go ahead.
Javian, Alabama comes here on Saturday. What's it going to be like to play them again, being with your experience there?
It's always shocking because I still got old teammates there. Obviously, that's pretty much still a shock to me. But it's another opponent. Obviously, they're a great team. It'd be great to get a win versus them. So, I mean, we're pretty much ready for it, and we got 2-3 days to prepare for it. And I feel like my team gonna be ready to come out and try to get a W. And
your free throw percentage this year is up past where it was in Alabama. How good does that feel to be in that situation?
Like I said, it feels great. Like I said, free throws was pretty much top 2 things during the offseason to get better at. I know I had that 3 for 13 to start off with, but I think since then, I think I'm pretty much in the 80th percentile or 90, something like that around that range. But I've been getting way better with that, and my main focus is just to keep getting reps in every day and try to keep improving on it.
Yeah, how much was that on your mind last year when you were struggling a little bit?
I mean, it was kind of hard. I mean, going through not making free throws, not finishing well, and not playing as much as you want to, it kind of weighs on you a lot. So my main thing off season was try to be better at everything, and I feel like that's what I'm doing this year.
Andy, to wrap it up.
Will you text any of your former Alabama teammates or talk to them a little bit this week?
I talked to him last night. Just watching the game. But I mean, those are my brothers. I mean, we played the game together. We talked. Their parents are still cool with my mom. They pretty much talk every day. So it's on conversation. It's not a conversation about us versus them. Pretty much, it's just non-basketball or how they played their game or they watch my game, something like that. But we never talk about playing each other. Maybe we'll get to it in the next couple of days.
What kind of takeaways you get from that game? Obviously, it was a pretty tight one with Auburn there.
I feel like that was a great game. Alabama had to fight the comeback when they was down, I think 13 or something like that. But I mean, being that I played in that rival, I know how that gym was and what they feed off of, stuff like that. But that was a great game, honestly, in my opinion.
This is a chance for like a little bit of bragging rights with your friends. I mean, do you like rub it in a little bit after the game? Like, hey, we got you this year. Like, how does that go?
I mean, it all depends on how the game go. I mean, my mindset is just to get the win. We play them twice and pretty much probably play them 3 times in the SEC tournament. But right now, just to focus on Saturday and try to get the win versus them right now.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, JD. Appreciate it.